Thanks for your support as a channel member, Jeremy Kasoka. Another winning opportunity slipped out of our grasp last time out in Singapore, but today we head to the legendary Suzuka circuit in Japan, where we might be favourites. Hello folks and welcome to a brand new episode of F1 Manager. Create a team here with AHGP, Lewis Hamilton and Pos Potato getting themselves prepared to take on the mythical, legendary Suzuka circuit in Japan. All of those famous corners, the S's, the Degners, the spoon curve, the hairpin, 130R, and of course the chicane at the end of the lap where championships have been decided, of course, back in the day. But we won't be deciding any championships today. We'll be looking to close the gap on Aston Martin. As you can see here in the Constructors' Championship, we're now just 45 points behind our friends from Silverstone. And if we're really lucky in the last 6 races, we might be able to mount a challenge on Red Bull. I mean, we're over 100 points back, but it would be very unlikely that we catch them this season. Ferrari are away and gone. I believe they've probably already sealed the deal with the Constructors title. Here's the Drivers' Championship picture. Lewis could yet finish 4th if we can have a good run of results, maybe get him ahead of Carlos Sainz in the Red Bull. Aston Martin being a little bit let down by Esteban Ocon. He's not had quite the season compared to his teammate Théo Pourchaire, but that's going to help us in our bid to catch them. Now, we are heading into Suzuka, where despite our overall performance of the car being 13th, we're actually second fastest according to the game around Suzuka, where you need high speed cornering and medium speed cornering. And you know, we do that. We do corners. We don't do straight lines. Not a lot of straight lines in Suzuka. That'll do us nicely. So we are best at high speed. We're pretty good at low speed, and we're okay at medium speed. We're a bit mid in the mid-speed corners. So we should be at the front. I've had a look at the car analysis, and actually our strongest competitors are going to be Mercedes. So they're third for high speed and medium speed cornering. So they are going to be really, really tough to beat. And they're really good on tyre preservation, which actually would explain why Justin was left out for so long last time out in Singapore. So I'm going to take the team and the drivers to Suzuka. We're going to get through practice. I will join you for hopefully Q3 with both cars there, and we will then get ourselves set up for the final few rounds of the season. We head to Japan today, and then we've got a triple header in the Americas before we round off the season in Mexico and Sao Paulo. So it is 6 races to go. So yes, we are looking at the run-in now. Can we catch Aston Martin? Hopefully. And really, I'm not really bothered about 3rd in the championship. I'd just like to win a race, to be honest. We're here to win races. Whether we finish 3rd or 4th, it doesn't matter. Anything other than 1st, you're just another loser, aren't you, I suppose? That's the brutal nature of Formula One. So I'm going to get the cars on track and make sure we're in a winning position today in Suzuka. Well, we do not have both cars in Q3. Pos Potato has been eliminated. On both of his Q2 laps, he got traffic in the final sector, and that screwed his lap, basically. Yeah, he's out in P12. Lewis Hamilton was 5th fastest on one run, which was on used tyres, I think it was, as well. So yeah, the benefit of not having traffic meant we could get a good lap in with Lewis, but Pos Potato 12th. His qualifying woes continue. He's really having problems in qualifying. It's not all of his own making either. It's just bad luck. Anyway, we'll move on to Q3. Let's get Lewis on the track, see if we can get ourselves a nice starting position with the multiple world champion and set ourselves up for a potential victory. Just coming to the end of Lewis's first flying lap. He is kind of level with Théo Pourchaire around their lap. He goes fastest. Pourchaire 6 thousandths of a second quicker because he had the slipstream. So maybe we'll get ourselves one of those for our final run. Let's head back to the pit lane and then we'll head out with everybody else, I suppose, see if we can get ourselves a bit of a tow and maybe grab a pole position. Obviously, we locked out the front row in Singapore. We won't be doing that today, but it'd be great to have a car on pole position. What's that coming to? That's a McLaren getting blocked of Charles Leclerc. The AI not very good at getting out of the way on this game. Anyway, we did it well. Well done, Lewis. Time for our final lap of qualifying. Just a few seconds remain in the session. We will cross the line in time. We've been bumped down to P5. Max Verstappen has blitzed everybody so far. Piastri has got to within 0.2 of a second of the Ferrari driver. Justin is currently third on the grid, and there are personal best sectors being set everywhere. We're actually slower than Justin in the first sector with Lewis, so he's doing a great job now that Mercedes have come on song. How are we doing through the middle sector with our one remaining car? Let's ride on board with Lewis Hamilton. Kimi Antonelli, fastest in the middle sector. What have we got? With 0.3 off of the Ferrari. Wow. Antonelli goes to the top of the times, pipping his teammate. Leclerc third, Justin only fifth. Lewis is seventh. Oh. I thought we were going to be quick here. Guess not. Well, 12th place for Pulse Potato doesn't look so bad after all, does it? I mean, we did 26. Oh, we did a 26.5, 26.8, 27.1. Wow, that is an enormous drop-off. We lost 0.6 across the session. I don't know. That's strange. Anyway, let's see what we can set up with the strategy. See if we can win, I suppose, from 7th. Strategies are all set then for the Japanese Grand Prix. Soft, medium, soft for Lewis Hamilton. We're going to go light on the first set of softs, take them a little bit deeper into the race, about lap 20. Aggressive on the mediums, and then standard on the softs to finish. Pulse Potato starting on mediums, and then we're going to bow on 2 sets of soft tyres and see where he can move himself forwards to later in the race. We've underfueled as much as we can with Pulse Potato, and by 4 laps with Lewis, we are ready to start this race. So let's get to the grid and see if we can. I suppose we need to shoot for a podium. A win would be amazing though. But Ferrari at the front, I have a feeling they're going to run away. All scarlet front row then, and here come the lights. 5 red lights in Suzuka. The lights are out. The race is on. How's our start with Lewis? Looks decent actually. Porsche not particularly well away. I think he's been blocked by Piastri, who's had a sluggish start, and Hamilton's going around the outside of the Red Bull. Come on, Lewis, get round there, make it stick. Yes! Brilliant move from Lewis Hamilton. Fabulous start. He's up to 5th, and on the back of Justin Inokaitis. That will do us nicely. The Ferraris are fighting at the front, and now everybody's bunching up. Porsche has dropped off the back of this group. Pulse Potato is up to 10th. Good start from him, and he's looking to get past George Russell. Antonelli starting on mediums at the front. Verstappen on softs will look to go through and take the lead. Leclerc might hold us up as well. We are on the tail of the Mercedes of Justin. Pulse Potato up to 9th. He's dived down the inside of Russell. Get in, come on. We are moving forward at AHGP. This is a really strong opening to this race. 5 laps into this race, and Antonelli had scarpered a little bit, but now Verstappen has started to reel him in. Leclerc dropping off the back of the Ferrari. We've got yellow flags. Iwasa at his home race has locked up and gone straight on. We've got a chance here with Lewis, I think, to make the move on Charles Leclerc into 130R. Okay, we're going through right now, and we're going to give up DRS to the McLaren, which probably wasn't a smart thing to do, because now the McLaren comes back through. There goes Charles Leclerc. Pulse Potato still in 8th. He's trying to find a way past Théo Pourchaire. What I'm going to do is get Lewis and Pulse Potato to top up their battery into the hairpin, the big braking zone, and then we'll deploy that for the main straight, and then we should be able to get through. At least that's the idea. We've got Justin on our gearbox with Lewis. We're now 2.5 seconds behind the Ferraris. Once they get out of range, then they're not catchable. Lewis not making the move this time, but here we go with the deployment. Let's get Both our drivers moving forward in this race. Lewis Hamilton passes Charles Leclerc. Come on, we're up into the podium places. Pulse Potato, we just caught the end of that. He moves into 7th. Good start from him. Up 4 places from his 11th on the grid, thanks to, I think it was Iwasa having a grid penalty, ironically, and now he's last. So he's removed from the equation completely, which is helpful. And we are trying now to catch the Ferraris. We've managed to get us free of Charles Leclerc, so we overtook him on lap 14 into turn 1 with DRS. Then I attacked on the tyres, deployed some battery that I'd stored up, and we pulled 2 seconds on the McLaren. So that gets rid of him for now, but Piastri has got through. He's pretty quick, and he will be trying to close us down. We did a 31.9 last time round. Antonelli did a 34 flat. We're not closing in rapidly on the Ferraris, but we are probably quick enough to just manage 3rd place for now. Pulse Potato, can we get you? Basically, let's do the same thing with him. Let's pass Porsche, and then let's. Have we got enough straight line speed? Is he going to go for it? No, he's not going to go for it. Or is he? No. Let's hold off on that. Store up the battery, and then we'll just annihilate him on the next lap. That's at least the plan. Don't overtake into 130R. Now we deploy. We're much closer this time round. So here we go. We should absolutely make the move. Down the inside. We've got battery to deploy. And we're going to attack on the tyres. We'll use the tyre now and pull away. Leclerc has closed back up to Hamilton. Fantastic. That's DRS, and they've obviously pushed their tyres a little bit more. They're not far away from Lewis's stop. We've got yellow flags. Iwasa is off again. He's having a wretched home race. Poor guy. But Pulse Potato pulling out 2 seconds on Teo Pourchaire here. And we are looking pretty handy at the moment with both our cars. Lewis is the first of the front runners to box. 2.3 second stop for him. That's decent. Let's see where he pops out. He's still ahead of Justin. And he will be behind Ollie Behrman. Is that Carlos Sainz? It is. He was one of the earlier drivers to stop, but we've managed to stave off the undercut threat of that Red Bull, and we're going to try and execute an undercut on the other one of Piastri, who'd actually just got ahead of us. So, yeah, we are just under 30 seconds off the lead, but a nice undercut here. We could be in contention with the Ferraris, but they've got so much speed that yeah, it's going to be difficult to beat them, I suppose. We're going aggressive on these tyres, so we should be pretty quick, which will be useful. Sainz showing his nose. Not welcome there, son. Let's deploy the battery and get away from this Red Bull, hopefully. If we can tag onto the back of Behrman, his pace might just... Sainz has got through. Damn. Come on, Lewis. That's it. That's what we want to see. We don't want to see side-by-side through here. As much as it's spectacular racing, it's costing us time. We don't want that. Pulse Potato about to head to the pit lane. Let's call him in. Fresh soft tyres to go on his car. And, yeah, still all a little bit up in the air, but we're pushing with the strategy. Hopefully, it gives us our rewards. We have undercut Max Verstappen. He's just gone into the pit lane, and that's where he is. Lewis Hamilton is now midway through the S's section. We are, what, 10 seconds clear of him? Yeah, we are miles ahead of Verstappen. The undercut's so powerful. Yeah, but what's he gone on to? He's gone on to a set of mediums. He started on softs like we did, but obviously he's taken them a lot further into this race. The medium tyre runners, are they going to one-stop? Should they put on a set of hards? We'll see, but we are two-stopping. If they one-stop, we will have the opportunity to close them down later in the race. Sainz still on our tail. 1.5 seconds the gap, but yeah, we're just managing things at the moment. We should, we will end up leading this race with Lewis. That could be the key, getting into clean air and being quick there, but obviously tyres wear out around here, so if you're going to undercut someone, you're going to have to give back pace at the back end of the stint. It's a tricky balance to find, but we'll do the best we can. Pulse Potato up to 8th place. Let's deploy some battery and get him through this train. We are indeed now leading this race. However, Kimi Antonelli is just 5 seconds back on fresh softs in a Ferrari. He's going to be very difficult to stop. I mean, we'll do our best, but there's not really a lot we can do about it. He's on better tyres, in a better car. We've seen this story a million times over, and it's just a case of whether Sainz can keep up with him long enough to slow him down. I doubt it, but we'll do our best to stay ahead, and it might, if we can tag along with him a little bit, maybe that gives us a shot at 2nd place perhaps, maybe even the victory if there's a well-timed safety car. But Antonelli will definitely stop again on those softs, so with 1 stop to go, the gap is 4 seconds. It's all to play for. Let's just check in with Pulse Potato. We're mid-overtake here, or at least on the replay, on Carlos Sainz. That's Pulse Potato moving into 4th place. And he's doing a really good job, recovering really nicely. We really didn't show our true quality in qualifying. And now Pulse Potato is having a look up the inside of Justin through the spoon curve and into the podium positions. He's only 10 seconds off the lead. He's going to lose that place because of DRS, but he's having a wonderful little race. Max Verstappen is stuck in this train in 9th place. He is 13 seconds off the lead. Antonelli has just overtaken Lewis for the lead and will promptly disappear, I would suggest. But yeah, we've got a bit of an advantage over the 2nd Ferrari here, and we will undercut it. It's just a case of whether we can be far enough ahead once he stops to hold on to potentially 2nd place. Antonelli is really fast. I don't think we're going to be catching him. We're already outside of a second. We might as well just let him go. It's not our fight. That's not our fight today or this season. But we are researching for next season to make sure we can take on Ferrari. Pulse Potato and Justin squabbling it out over 3rd place. Who got DRS? It's Pulse Potato, and they're all going to come past Justin. Sad times for Justin. He's down to 5th. Both drivers are coming into the pit lane on this lap. The pit crew have just vanished and reappeared. 2-second pit stop. Magical work from the pit crew, clearly explaining their ability to vanish and reappear in the pit lane like that. 2.0 second stops from the lads in the pit lane. Cracking work from them. Lewis returns to the track in 7th place. I wonder, is Antonelli taking those softs to the end actually? I think he might be. We are 27 seconds off the lead, but the speed of the softs is really good. If the AI does something silly and leaves Antonelli out, there's a chance. There's a chance. Okay, it's not taken us very long at all. We've disposed of Sainz, Leclerc and Justin in just a couple of laps, and we are now about to do the same to Oscar Piastri. Pulse Potato also on an overtaking rampage as he moves into 9th place. Lewis Hamilton back onto the podium, only 7.3 seconds behind Max Verstappen, and that 2nd place is looking very, very tangible, I must say. We do need to save some fuel. Here's Pulse Potato. He is behind his former teammate Paul Aaron, who's on 24% remaining soft medium tyres. How on earth is he managing to go round the circuit like this? Diving down the inside is Pulse Potato. Lovely dive boom overtake, and moving on in 8th place he goes. He's now got 4.5 seconds to catch Sainz. He should finish in the top 5, maybe even P4. Lewis Hamilton he's just gone 2 seconds quicker than Verstappen. He was 3 seconds quicker than Antonelli. We're 25 seconds off the lead though. I don't think we'll win the race. 2nd place is definitely available to us. We need something silly to happen to Antonelli. We need a little bit of luck. But I think we've earned that bit of luck this season. We've not had our greatest season, but we're coming on strong, and we're going to make sure we give it our best. What's happening with Aston Martin? They are 9th and 15th. 3rd place in the Constructors, looking very, very possible as well right now. That car ahead of us is Max Verstappen. We're under half a second behind him now. and the Ferrari's tyres are aging. There are only 6 laps remaining. We could probably go aggressive on our tyres. Lewis, do you feel like overtaking this guy? Honestly, why didn't you overtake him? Okay, well, we'll have to wait another lap. Let's turn the overtake aggression up. We want to go for our overtakes. Pulse Potato now moving into 6th position, and he will quickly catch the 2 Red Bulls. I would expect him to finish 4th from here because he's going to have a tyre advantage. We still need to save a bit of fuel. Where is Hamilton? He's right behind Verstappen. This is lovely stuff. We will deploy the battery right now. We will drive in clean air and we will overtake this Ferrari. Thank you. There we go. And goodbye, Max. We will see you probably on the podium. 22 seconds to catch Antonelli. In 5 laps? That ain't happening. We need Antonelli to have like a puncture or something. The question now is, how far will Pulse Potato get? Can he get to P4? Okay, well here's P5 for Pulse Potato. Nice. Another dive bomb Kamui Kobayashi style move at the hairpin. And I think he's already on the gearbox of Carlos Sainz, is he? Not quite. Let's go aggressive on the tyres with Pulse Potato as well. We'll be back with him on the next lap to take that position, I think. Not close enough into the hairpin. That's the other proper overtaking spot on this circuit. So we will... Oh, he's already passed him. He passed him at Spoon. Oh, here we go. There's me saying that there's only one other opportunity to overtake, but if you send it into Spoon, well, forking hell. That's what I'm going to say to that. Yes, that's a utensils joke for anyone who's not sure. Right, we are 1.3 seconds a lap faster than Antonelli, who's approaching that dreaded puncture zone. Could it happen on the last lap? We're not going to catch him on pure speed. Although, would it be silly to attack now? Let's just go for it. Let's attack on the tyres. See what happens. If we catch him, we catch him. If we don't, we don't. We need to be 5 seconds a lap quicker. Maybe even more. With 2 laps to go. And we probably need him to have a puncture as well. So we're asking for a bit of fortune here at AHGP. But I think we might have earned it. Pulse Potato, is he clear of Sainz's DRS? No. The Red Bull's still with us. That's annoying. You can attack on your tyres as well. Let's see. 2 laps to go. Can we get even close to the Ferrari? I doubt it. Lewis Hamilton then to 130R for the final time. Kimi Antonelli didn't get a puncture. He takes the victory in Suzuka, but Lewis is going to come home for a very, very, very well-earned P2. Clap it up, chat. Comments even. We're not live at the moment, but P2 for AHGP. We maybe, if we'd pushed a bit harder earlier with Pulse Potato, maybe we could have caught Verstappen. He takes home P3. And Pulse Potato from 11th on the grid to 4th in the race. That's a really good performance. I will take that indeed. Sadly for Justin, he's had a dismal race. He's about to be overtaken by Sonoda. Having started so high up on the grid, he's had a mechanical issue which has slowed him down. Yeah, it's not worked out for Justin today, but he's shown his pace, that's for certain. We will take a P2 and P4 though at AHGP, and thanks very much. Well, there you go. Kimi Antonelli wins from pole position. Lewis Hamilton manages to get in between the Ferraris. Verstappen getting stuck in that traffic did him no favours. The one stop was the way to go. I did consider it. I just wasn't sure we'd have the pace to move ourselves through. 2 stopping, I think, benefited us and made this result possible. Carlos Sainz also 2 stopped, I think. So, yeah, a split of strategies is good. We've just made up 29 points on Aston Martin. Lovely stuff. That 3rd place will be ours by the end of the season. Drivers' Championship wise, we are 30 points behind Sainz with Hamilton. So it's definitely possible. Pulse Potato now moves into 3 digits for his score, 107 points. He's only got that 1 podium this season, which is a shame. Lewis has picked up 7 of them. So when the car has worked, we've been able to get a car to the podium. It's just been Lewis taking advantage of it, and you'd expect that. His experience and his overall performance rating is quite high. We will simulate. I will do the Miami Grand Prix, which is next, off camera, but we will be back for the Texas race, where we should also stand a good chance of at least a podium, maybe even a win. It's another tyre killer, so hopefully we can take advantage of that and do something kind of clever with our strategy. Well, we're getting there. The podiums are starting to flow and the win is just around the corner. We need Ferrari to have some misfortune. It wasn't today and it wasn't last time out in Singapore. Maybe it'll be next time in Texas. If you enjoyed this video, leave a nice big thumbs up on the video for me. Subscribe for more F1 Manager content. I'll see you very, very soon. You're the best fans. Bye for now.